They said that Trump administration is trying to cut immigration visa to 3 months for Nigerians. Then there was an S ambassador to Asia that says that Asiwaju should retaliate. He said Asiwaju should retaliate. And I can't overemphasize that. I think Asiwaju should retaliate, and even if it's going to be only one American that is deprived from Nigeria, from America coming to Nigeria, that will do it, because a lot of the companies that are exploiting Nigeria are from America. Coca-Cola, for example, all those oil companies. I mean, the vice president of the United States at one point was using what you call Halliburton, and he got indicted in Nigeria for corruption. Even Aaron, the Aaron is tobacco, that's another one. So, before I go further, the children are on vacation today in schools all across Nigeria because they set today as a holiday for the burial of His Excellency late Muhammad Buhari. May he so rest in perfect peace. Let me say that today's episode, welcome everyone. Today's episode is more or less what you call hold that up just a minute. Let's do it. So today's episode is pretty much what I call an immigration episode. An immigration episode because yesterday I was trying to say that if somebody from Owerri, one of those little town has a good head on their shoulder, becomes very smart, on the long run, the society is going to say because of their bio, they're going to put them up and then make them to be running Nigeria. That's killing us because we don't have no foundation ideology that guides 250 million people. So what we're doing is we are recycling all the dead woods. And the case in point is that I don't want to say this, I'm going to say it, is because, one, I am not very big on Trump. And by now, guys should have known. One white boy accused me of being obsessed with him. I'm not obsessed with him. I'm obsessed with the fact that there are two major poles in America. We have what you call the Democratic Party, we have the Republican Party. The hate that Trump puts on Biden I'm reciprocating that same on him. If he doesn't know that what he's doing by trying to marginalize the Democratic Party, where he knows that Democratic Party is for the common people, there's something is wrong with America. Let me stop there. Irrespective of that, the media company in Nigeria yesterday says that Buhari did complain to him that when he was on camera in the United States, he told him that why are you killing the Christians? Which, at this point in time, I don't think we Nigerians are killing the Christians or the Christians are killing the Muslims. What is going to happen is that the Muslim wants to do what is going on in Burkina Faso. They're going to take over Nigeria 200 years from now when none of us who are living today are going to be alive. Why am I making that point? I also made that point yesterday that we know that the South African guy was deported. The South African president was ambushed. 5 countries in that was in the domain in Trump's wall couple of last week. He ended up telling them that they don't speak. Where did they learn English? Okay, we now know, and I want to say this, that we now know that Trump is the only guy in the whole wide world that can speak what is in his mind, and people are scared of him to take him on because everybody else is going out there on political correctness. People are afraid of him. So he speaks his mind and he acts his mind. He got that from the fact that his father put a bounty of 200 million on him when he was a little kid. So he came into all kinds of business and went bankrupt here, bankrupt here. So the point I'm making is that he is one of those guys who can speak his mind. He speaks his mind and he talks uncivilizedly speaking. And he did, apart from the media telling that Buhari accused him of telling him that he's killing Christians, Buhari did make it clear to him that when he was with him, that I think in the same episode, why are you so lifeless? Why are you so lifeless? And that kid, what he pulled on Buhari could not reply because I believe that all that time, that 6 months that he went abroad in that clinic where he later died, he was battling with the same kind of illness that he was battling with then, which is probably going to be, according to Sahara report, is leukemia. So he told Buhari, why are you so lifeless? And why I'm bringing this up is because if Buhari was that lifeless, he was not working, he was not doing anything for Nigeria. He was just a figurehead because he's a Muslim and people are using that word Muslim to run this country. So when Trump asked him, why are you so lifeless? A lot of people don't know what that means. What it means was that guy, according to even when someone like Amandi Kanu was saying that there was Jibril from Sudan and all that, it is that lifelessness that brought Nnamdi Kanu to say all that because he was looking at him as a dead human being. He has apologized, and he's apologizing through his wife right now. We cannot do anything with those apologies because the country has been put back into primordial time, and we are not going to be able to make it when, after the damage has been done, Nigeria has never had any political leader. Nigeria has never had any political, whether it's Obasanjo, whether it's Obafemi Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Wole Soyinka, all these people are all boogeymen and boogeymen, by the way. Boogeymen because they are all men, and they don't care about the women. So on immigration, I am putting my foot down and saying that 3 months boondoggle that he's trying to put up there, I know Asiwaju will have the balls to put up to retaliate, which is going to be the reason why he cannot. If he doesn't do it, then he cannot be. If he retaliates, I will start campaigning for him. That will be my second campaign, which I said I was going to do yesterday. That if Trump wants to marginalize Asiwaju because Asiwaju is smarter than Trump, I will start campaigning for him. Anything from Trump is not going to work. And it's not Trump by se that I'm talking about. I'm talking about Trumpism as being what you call the white supremacists or the white world that are destroying other community of color. And when you say community of color, you got to put the Spanish in there, the Indian in there, the Chinese in there. and the African in there, except that the Africans are in the last leg of this boondoggle. I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to stop there by revisiting what I believe you guys should know about me is that I am challenging the Diasprans abroad who are probably afraid of trust issue. It's not a trust issue. First of all, there are no Diasprans in abroad that has money. One or two Igbo people in Atlanta might have family who are selling, who are in business, but they are if they were really having money, they could have sponsored their Igbo people in the southwest, the southeast. They are not putting the money in to do that. And maybe they're doing it, I don't know. I have 2 books, and I mistakenly tried to send a link out yesterday. It didn't go to my fan page, and I'm glad I didn't do that because I make decisions without even thinking about it. It was my sister who was telling me that a week ago. Said you make too many decisions. She didn't tell me, and I was making this. I was making too many decisions. She told me, I need to think, and I need to start thinking now, going forward. So I am challenging you guys who are called the Diasprans that you should stop all that Nigeria Watch complaint that you are complaining there and bring your ass back to Nigeria to come and help build this country. If you are having this gate, if you are looking for an access gateway to do that, I am your guy. I have the same character, conscience, like the way Buhari has been described. Buhari has that. When I was in the US, some African Americans came to my restaurant where they were eating, and they were asking me about Buhari, and I said it there. I said, if that was that he is not corrupt, that guy is not corrupt. What I mean by the word is not corrupt is that he's not corrupt. He's not corrupt like the people who are just out there complaining, and if they had find themselves in the same position, they will eat. They will fill their stomach first. That's the reason, one of the biggest problems we're having. If you do, which I am now going to try and put what you call the book in and put it in such a way that you will be able to get a copy of it, you will get 25% off. So start putting your money together as a bundle and try to make sure that if you go buy my book, when it comes out, you get a 25% off. This is immigration episode, and it is immigration episode because it is constantly talking about immigration. Let me recap everything up. I'm recapping everything up by saying that 234-70-3362-7981 is my phone number. That same number is WhatsApp friendly. I am going to try and put what you call it WhatsApp fan page, which I already did, but I've captured too few people, and I mistakenly sent. I said my book is ready, and I'm glad that it did not go through, because if it had gone through, it was going to be free. Now I'm thinking I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to send it through what you call people going to have to buy it, like the way they bought my former book, through my link, as sending it to them as per their patronage of Azimi Coco, azimicoco5@gmail.com. I want to thank you all for listening to me. Your challenge today is, as a diasporan, I'm only just telling you that place you are living there, 99.9% of those people who are in diaspora are going to die abroad because they don't have a plan. A lot of them just left here because they just wanted to get out. And when they got there, they had to survive. And their survival now is turning to where everything was really going great when all those ex-presidents from Washington to Lincoln to Abraham to all those people, everything was what you call divide and conquer, two-party system. But that two-party system now has given rise to another Hitler who is now spilling his guts everywhere. And everybody, since it's America, they are only hoping that he can be there for 4 years. And he might not even stay for 4 years. He might stay more than that. Because he has everything in his mouth. So he's calling somebody that the person is lifeless. I believe that his call out is part of his guts that he spilled. Even though I'm not on his side, even though he's saying it about a president that was sitting there and just shut up instead of giving him a flying bird. Thank you all for listening to me. Emi o, emi oko, emi o, emi oko, eriwa, wọ́n para wọn o, emi oko, kọmúradó rẹ̀ lu òyìnbó, ó fẹ́ lọ kọ́ lọ́yà, àwọn pèké rẹ̀ lu Èkó, wọ́n fẹ́ lọ kọ́ dọ́kítọ̀, omi ṣe, good morning o, how are you rẹ̀, I'm alright yo, I'm awake, I feel good morning o, how are you rẹ̀, I'm alright yo, pẹ́pẹ́yẹ ikú sí ju odò, ẹ̀ǹgbẹ́lẹ̀ mú sí rẹ̀. Away by the ragbon no yomero ragbon no yomero. Umyoya nare ragbebo oya ne seleke. Oh, courageous Lord, you see what the white man did. When they came one day, they bought fine things. We did contribute to that. I think we Africans were the one that made slavery happen. When they came one day, they boat to call, sail the boat and said, get on board. You think I'm laughing? Get on board. You big black monkey, get on board. Then we roll along into sail, we roll along. Then we roll along to Mississippi. They should be singing that instead of the song that I'm hearing in the primary secondary school here at the back of my house, where they are saying they are singing one song called I don't even remember. Thank you guys. Thank you.